What's up, Nintendo Buzz fans? This is KingDaddyDMAC bringing you another Pokemon Heart Gold Wi-Fi battle. And today I have a pretty good one for you. It is against the YouTuber Cloudsliberation and was from an OU tournament that I was in not so long ago. This is with the current tier system for the metagame. And yeah, I'm going to lead off with my Machamp, and he has a Spear Tomb, which completely freaking screws me. The absolute worst, pretty much lead that I could be against. So I switched to my Heatran, expecting the Willow. He switches out to a Slowking, which is also going to wall me, and I'm going to have to switch again. He goes for the Psychic and gets a crit, which really screwed me over because this is an offensive Calm Minding Coon, and I don't have any type of recovery moves on this Coon, so basically, I'm just going to have to deal with what I get one Calm Mind up, and go for the Hidden Power Electric. And being that I did carry that move, had he not got the crit, I probably could have got quite a few Calm Minds up and actually been in a pretty good position. But unfortunately, Slowking is just so specially bulky that only having one, it's just not going to be enough to even break the surface of him. So I still don't know what type of Slowking this is. I don't know if he has a recovery move, although seeing the leftovers, he probably does. I'm going to go for the Earthquake, and I'm just hoping that it does enough because while Slowking is very specially bulky, it's not quite as bulky on the defensive side, and I come really close to taking him out with the Earthquake. And I didn't want to have to explode on him yet or anything like that this early into the game, and I don't carry the Thunder Punch on this Metagross. But now I see he has the Iron Defense, and this is really bad because I really just don't have anything else to really deal with this poke unless I want to try and explode on him. I do carry Rotom, which you'll see in a moment, but you know, being again that he's so specially defensively bulky and that this is a wall Rotom, it's just not going to do, you know, what I need it to do. And I'm really scared at this point that I'm going to get swept by a Slowking, which I'm sure you guys, you may or may not know, but this has been pretty much my iconic poke for KingDaddyDMAC, the Slowking. So this would just be so freaking embarrassing. This particular Rotom is a sub pain split one. And I'm just going to keep on subbing down, and I did get the status of burn on him to try and whittle down some of its HP for residual damage. But I'm just going to keep on subbing and pain splitting to try and get him down to a low enough point that the explosion, you know, if I can get that off, even will work. But I'm just getting really nervous here because this is really the only thing I can do and just hope for the best. And I just have to make sure that either when he kills me off or when I switch, he's at a low enough HP that I'm going to be able to take him out with the explosion. So I think at this point right here, I'm going to switch out to my Metagross, and I'm hoping that he doesn't recover. But he does go for the Surf, so that's good. And I'm going to be able to easily live that, although it would be a 3-hit KO. And I am the choiced Metagross, Choice Scarfed, so I have to make sure that I get this right. I go for the Explosion. I was really nervous that he'd predict this and possibly switch back into the Spear Tomb, in which I would just have exploded for no reason at all, because Ghost types are immune to the Explosion move, which is a normal type. He's then in his Poliwrath, and I'm just going to explode right off the bat because I know I'm faster and I can't do shit to him, and I just can't deal with another bulky water type poke. I know I go into my Flygon, and this is a mixed Flygon, and I've really liked this for the new metagame. Ever since Mence and Latios went Uber. But I go for the Fire Blast, and this should have done pretty close to half, and I do end up getting a crit and a burn to add insult to injury, but really, in the scheme of things, it didn't really matter all that much because I would have been able to take him out with a Draco Meteor had I not got the crit burn, being if he's the expected lead lead Spiritomb. But anyway, at this point now, I'm going to switch out, and I do have the Lumberry, so that Toxic isn't going to matter, and he's going to want to switch out, being that Machamp is going to absolutely demolish him. He goes into his Dragonite, and I'm able to get off the Confusion, which is 100% on the Dynamic Punch. And I do carry the Ice Punch, that's good, but what the heck, he just has to give me a hard time with everything. He has the Yachi Berry, but I also carry the Bullet Punch on my lead champ, so I'm able to take that guy out unscathed. He did hit himself in Confusion, which sucked, but I would have been able to survive at least any one hit that he could have done to me. He goes into his Toxicroak now, and while Toxicroak does resist the Dynamic Punch, it's still going to do a pretty nice chunk to him. And he does hit himself in Confusion again, which really didn't matter, but was just kind of annoying, I'm sure, on his part. And he's going to go into his last poke, which is his Umbreon, and one Dynamic Punch is going to easily take him out. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle. Cloudsliberation, definitely go check him out. He's a very cool YouTuber. Also, I want to give a special thanks to MrFlameThrowa, who had helped me sort of hash through this team that I used. It's very cool. I like it a lot. Definitely go check out him as well. Nintendo Buzz, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.